Alright, in this video I'll get you to memorize these formulas. These formulas are known as the sum and difference formula for sine, cos, and tan. So you can see sine A plus B is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B, sine A minus B is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B, and so on and so forth. In order to memorize this, you just need to pick up just a handful of patterns. That's usually how people memorize. Um, One thing that you should know if you want to do well in maths is that you have to memorize formulas. Don't rely on like cheat sheets, even if your teacher says that you can bring in a cheat sheet, or if they're going to provide a formula sheet. Don't rely on those things, because you're not going to have enough time to look over your cheat sheets or formula sheets. So it's much better to memorize formulas rather than relying on formula sheets. So let's give it a go. You just need to repeat this after me. Repeat this after me like 10 times, okay? So I'm just going to go through it once, but you should just read aloud this pattern by yourself aloud at least like 10 times, okay? So just repeat this after me. Sine is sine, cos, cos, sine. So sine is sine, cos, cos, sine. So sine is sine, cos, cos, sine. Cos is cos, cos, sine, sine. Okay? So you have to repeat that after yourself at least 10 times. Cos is cos, cos, sine, sine. For sine, if it is plus, then it'll be plus. And if it is minus, it'll be minus. For cos, it's just the opposite. If it's plus, then it'll be minus. If it's minus, then it'll be plus. Okay? Well, that's pretty much everything for sine and cos. Well, how does this work? Well, sine is, I'll show you. Sine is sine, cos, cos, sine. And if it's A plus B, sine of A plus B is just the sine of A, cos of B, cos of A, sine of B. So it's just A plus B, AB, AB. You can actually see this pattern everywhere. It's A and B. A's and B's show up in that order. AB, 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 AB. So it just shows up like that. So it's very easy. It's always A, B, and then A and B, and then A and B. So sine of A plus B is sine of A times by cos of B, and then it's plus. Do you know why? Because if it's for sine, if it's plus, then it's plus. And these two are, there's only one plus sign. Everything else is just a multiplication. So it's multiplied here. Sine of A minus B, it's the same thing, except that there's a minus sign here. So if it's for sine, if it's minus, then it's minus. So it's sine of A, cos of B, and then cos of A, and then sine of B. Understand? Now for cos, it's very easy. What was cos again? Cos is cos, cos, sine, sine. You have to try this number of times until it just gets stick to your head. For cos, it's A. For cos A plus B, cos is cos, cos, sine, sine. So cos, cos, sine, sine. And because it's plus, I go for minus here. And it's the cos of A, cos of B, sine of A, sine of B. For cos A minus B, again, it's a cos, cos, sine, sine. Because it's minus sign, it's plus sign in the middle. And then it's a cos of A, cos of B, and sine of A, and sine of B. All right, so that's it for these four. Okay, so it's not really that much. okay? And it is strongly recommended that you memorize them, okay? Now, let's go for tan, okay? Again, for tan, a plus b, it's 10a, 10b, and then 10a and 10b again. So, what's the mnemonics you can use for this one? For 10, it's plus, plus, minus. If it's minus, 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 plus. You can say it's a plus, plus, minus, and then it's minus, minus, plus. So plus, plus, minus, 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 plus. So 10 of A plus B, on the numerator you should have, this is a plus, so if it's plus, then it's a plus, and then plus down here, okay? And then it's going to be 10 of A, 10 of B, and then there's always this 1. You just have to memorize it. It's not too bad. It's not too difficult to memorize. And it's 1 plus 10 of, oh, it's actually, sorry, I messed up. There's actually a minus sign here. So there's a minus sign here. That's a plus, plus, minus, as I said here. It's a plus, plus, minus. It's a 10 of A, 10 of B, and then 1 minus 10 of A multiplied by 10 of B. Now, how do you do 10 A minus B? Well, it's very simple. It's minus, minus, plus. And then there's 1 here, and then it's just going to be 10 of A, 10 of B, 10 of A, 10 of B. So it's a 10 of A minus 10 of B, and then 10 of A, 10 of B. That's it. So definitely, if you just spend maybe 5 minutes, you can memorize it. Even like I would say, grade 3, yeah, year 3 students can memorize this one. Okay, so there's absolutely no excuse. So yeah, that's it.